Right, how you doing all? Evening. It is, what day is it? Monday, is it 11th? I think it's Monday 11th September. It's about 10 past 7. I think sundown is about 7:35, 7:40, something like that. I hope you can hear me. It's a little bit of wind's just come on. Did you see last week's video? I hope you enjoyed it. Loved making it because it was called A Perfect Day, which for me, going out with the wife in the day and the dog, swim on the beach, have something to eat on the beach, and then when the wife reads a book, I literally take some shots at sundown, and to me that's just like perfect. So if you didn't see it, I'll put a link at the end of this video. I think I did say in that video that you may see some new filters, some new ND filters, new polarizer, new kit of filters coming out, which I've been looking at for ages and ages and ages. It's something I've like, do I want it, do I not want it, do I want it? Because then, as you know, I'm well into my filters. Since I've gone up to the Canon EOS R, I rarely ever use graduated filters. So I'm sort of thinking, well, I've got this massive, great 100mm system with the sliding filters, which are massive, and I'm never using them. All I'm using is my ND filters, and I don't use the polarizer too much because it's massive. So I have changed filter system, and I'm not going to tell you about it. I'm not going to tell you that it's made by a company called Bevan filters. But they're magnetic. The circular polarizer is just smaller. It clips on, clips off. The whole system just seems smaller and quicker. And because I'm not using graduated filters much anymore, although saying that, I went down and when I did a sunrise shoot back a couple of weeks ago, I did need a graduated filter because I was shooting to the sun, but that's very rare and in between. So that's one of those. I may keep a cheap 100mm so I can bang a graduated slidey filter in if I need to. But this video is not going to be about that. I've been dying because these filters arrived 4 days ago and I haven't taken a picture. Obviously I have looking out the front room window. I've been so busy with work, but I was just dying to get out. It's not really the best night for it, but I've driven past the road into Brixham. It's about a mile down there, and every time I drive past I look up and I can see these hay bales in the field. I thought, oh, we've had such hot weather, I'm going to miss it. But at the weekend, was it Saturday, we've had boiling hot weather. Then Saturday, for some reason, Devon decided to have a monsoon of thunder and lightning, and I think the farmer's gone, you're having a laugh. We've baled up all that grass and now it's gone wet, so I presume the farmer's hoping that it's going to dry out again before they get it back in. So I'm literally stood up, a place called Maple. I think this is Maple, it's in Gampton. It's quite high. And I literally look down and that's the River Dart down there. And as you can see, I'm in a field full of bales. So I just thought, oh, I just want to go out. I just want to see if, I want to try my new filters. I want to have a play. But this video is not going to be what's it called? A test of the filters or anything like that. I know the filters are good. I held, in fact, funny enough, the filter I use the most is the 6-stop. Don't know why, it just seems to be a filter I use the most when I'm on the rivers and all the rest of it. Perhaps that's because of the time of day I'm out, I don't know. And I put my old filter system in front of my camera, which I've been using for years and always got on fine with it, which I have. And then I put my new filter up in front of the camera, and I didn't realise that my old system was giving me a blue kind of tinge to the shot. It's doing a lot to slow the light down before it gets to the camera. I was just so used to it, and obviously when you go into Lightroom and edit, you just warm the shot up a little bit. But literally I took the 10-stop out of the filter pouch, put it in front of my camera on a really bright day, and there's no colour cast at all. I mean, I know these filters are quite new, and old Mr. Michael Maven's been doing his hardest to make a great system, which he has. So I know they're going to be good quality filters. I'm not going to do a review on them. I'm going to use them for a few months and then I'll do a proper review, even though as always, I'm late to the party. I think they've got new filters coming out now, but they're all color coded. They've got little noggins in the top, so you know if it's for a free stop. It's got 3 little noggins. For a 6-stop, it's got 6 little noggins. But I'll go over that when I do a review of them. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm more excited about getting filters than I am a new camera. I think because pretty much all digital cameras now are amazing. You can't knock, they're just something out of this world. That's me coming from, you know, Betamax, VHS, where we had to get off our ass and turn the TV over. But filters, I always find quite laborious. Is that the way? It's just like, oh, I've got to get the bloody ring out, screw that on, the 100mm, sometimes it pops off, and oh, and I love my filters, as you all know. So I'm quite excited to be using this new system, and hopefully it would be cool. What have I done? I'm not going to talk anymore about the filters. I'm just going to, sundown's in about a quarter of an hour. As you can see behind me, sun's going down there, but lovely view down the River Dart. I'm just literally going to walk about, find a composition. It would be lovely if I had some cool sky up there. But yeah, I just want to take a shot before I go home, have a little glass of red wine and a bolognese with a wife. Remind me, actually, on my way home, I've got to pick up some fresh pasta. Cha-ching. So yeah, I'm just going to have a little walk around. I'm not going to mention any more about the filters. You may see me using them, but I'm going to I'll do a proper video on them later if people are interested. So yeah, I'm going to find a composition. When I find something, I'll bore you with it when I'm there. Cool. Oh, and Mr. Simon Neil in Dubai. Have a great weekend, buddy. It's probably about, what time is it? 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. It's probably about 9:30 your time. Hope you're enjoying this, bud. Must catch up soon. For any of you wondering what all that was about, my best mate lives in Dubai, which I think is 3 hours ahead, and he's always the first watcher of my videos. So he's probably sat there now with a beer in his hand. He always sends me a picture on it. Cool, hang tight, gonna find a composition. I've just realised my right arse cheek is hanging out my shorts. Got a bit of a split there, so no peeking. For those of you that don't like Crocs, guys. Problem is, because I'm shooting at such a wide angle, the River Dart looks miles away, but that's quite a moody sky. So geese off home. Where are they going? They're coming this way. Oh, you might see them. Don't know if you've seen them. All in formation, look like the red arrows. In all fairness, I probably won't even end up using my new filters tonight. It's not really ND filter photography, is it? Can't wait to get on the river. That might be a bit better. It's not too bad, I quite like that. Nothing. The weather gods know I've got new filters and they know I want to play. I'm going to lose all that colour in a minute. There's like a band of cloud on the horizon. It's just kind of like a normal-ish, bland kind of shot, really. I want to go low. Do I want to go up there? See more of the river from up there, can't I? To be honest, I'm just happy to be out with a camera. That's what it's all about. Bottom third is sort of field and the hay bale. And we're going to go F13. We're going to bung that ISO down to 100. 2-second timer. Yeah, first play with my filters. Right, the reason I put you on that side, there's my new lens cap. Oh, look at that. On, off, on, off, on, off. Oh, loving that. That there, that now is my whole filter system. Oh, we've got diffusion, we've got diffusion, we've got a polarizer. Look at the size of that. That is my polarizer now. Look how small it is. 10 stop, 6 stop, 2 stop. Oh, look at that. Cool as. So now, instead of me fannying round, I'm going to, oh, got quite a cool sky there now. Which filter shall I put on? There's my 6 stop filter, no screwing. Go on, listen for the click. Oh, bliss. Bliss. I'm not going to get on your tits much, am I? Turn my image stabilisation off. But look at that. I'm shooting at 14mm. I've just put an ND filter on, a circular ND filter, and there's no vignetting. Oh yes, baby. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bung on, chuck a 3 stop on as well. Oh, look at that. Little 3 stop on as well. So what's that? 6 stop, 3 stop. That gives me 9. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm like a pig in poo. Love it, love it, love it. No 10 stoplet. Made it well dark. And what I'm going to do, that's going to be well over 30 seconds. 10 stop. Oh, I'm just going to have a guess. I'm going to have a guess. I'm going to go mode. I'm going to put it into bow mode. I'm going to put it on manual focus so we don't try and hunt. F13, menu, where's my timer? Bow timer, there it is. Enable. 2 minutes. Why not? Let's just chuck it on and see what it does. It's not a great shot, but what I see in there, and this is the raw file, is the colour that I'm seeing out there. Whoa, 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 hang on there, hang on there. I've got to jump in a minute. Whew. It's the same place, it's the next day. Last night I quickly went home and chucked those pictures on the computer and they were absolute so I didn't want to have a bad first shooting out of my new filters. But hey, it's just those conditions and it didn't work. So I've come back to the same place about 18 hours later and I'm going to take another shot. I've got some nice puffy, fluffy white clouds in the sky. So I'm probably going to make, I can't remember my composition from last night. I'm pretty sure that bale was in the right hand side. I could see down the dark, but I can't let you go with a really bad shot in a video. I know that I always post videos whether the shots are great or not, because that's just the way the photography world works. Sometimes you get the weather, sometimes you don't, sometimes you get the conditions, sometimes you don't, sometimes there's some numpty in your shot, sometimes there ain't. So I'm going to quickly set up and I'm probably just going to put the old 10 stop on because these clouds are lush. I don't think they're hardly moving though. And see if I can at least get one decent shot in this video, because I'm not a complete muppet. So hang tight. Can you see me? Oh yeah. Haven't got my arse cheek hanging out this time either. Right, literally, I'm going to take roughly the same shots I took yesterday. I'm hoping I haven't got my what do you call it? Not lens cap. Cap that goes on and stops the light coming in from the side. I forget what it's called now. Shade cap. Bit of a long explosion might do something cool to these clouds. I'm sure it's around there somewhere. Did I have that bale in last time? I don't think I did. I might have the completely wrong bale. I might be half a mile down that way, but there you go. Oh, I've got a nice little shadow on the back of the bale now. So I'm going to focus on the bale. Lens hood. Lens hood. Luckily the sun is just behind it. It's coming round. Right, F13. I'm going to turn that ISO down. Don't need that bad boy. Right. Good old filters. As you could tell last night, I was a little bit excited by them. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at that. My whole filter system in that little bit. So we're going for the 10 stop, which is the gold one. Oh, look how thin it is. It's mental. Ready for the collect, people. Look at that. Look at that. Love it, love it, love it. That's given me 5 seconds. Probably do with a bit more movement than 5 seconds, but 1, 2, 3, 4. No movement at all. Although it's, oh, is there a little bit of movement there? I think there might be. There's no colour cast. That's a 10 stop filter. And there's just no colour cast at all. It's lush. Love it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do actually. I might whack on, chuck on something else. Another ND filter. Look how easy that is. That's given me 25 seconds. Definitely going to get some movement out of that. See how quickly that was just to bang another ND filter on. I think I'm going to fall in love with these filters. Although this video isn't supposed to be about those filters. I just wanted to get out and take a picture and just 30 seconds. Come on, clouds. Do some moving. Like the clouds are kind of coming from left to right, sort of northwesty. Oh, there's a little bit of movement in them now. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bang on the polarizer, which is the blue one. Oh, just starting to see a bit of vignetting now, which is fair enough because that is 3 filters on the front. I quite like that. There's a bit of movement there. Do I like the shot? Do I like the shot? If I like the shot, I'm going to bung it up, but I didn't want him to end this video with an absolutely crud shot. I'm going to hand you back to him last night. Cool, enjoy the rest of the video. I don't know if there's much left anyway, but there you go. Right, people, that is about it. Sorry it's a bit of a quick one. In fact, it's more me banging me guns than anything else, but been well excited, had some new filters, couldn't wait to get out and have a play. And I'll probably pick a worse night for it, but cheers for watching. Have a great weekend, because this is going to go out on a Friday. If you didn't watch last week's video, go and watch it. It's completely different to this. It's a bit of a longer intro. getting down to the beach late, having a swim, having something to eat on the beach, a bit of time with the wife, and some pictures when the sun's going down. Lush. But anyway, cheers for watching. See you in the next video. Hit some like buttons and just hit some buttons, subscribe and all the rest of it. And I'll see you in the next vid. Cool. Cheers. Bye. Take a filter off. Put a filter on. Take a filter off. Put a filter on. But I know I'm like late to the party, but that's just something else, isn't it? Off. Oh, I love it.